Hey everybody, it's Jared with Next Level AVL coming at you. We've got another exciting one today. We are heading on a road trip up to Franklin, Tennessee to see our friends from SquareV. We want you to come along with us. They've got some exciting video display products. We met them at InfoComm 2024, and so we want to show you everything they have to offer, meet their president, and have a great day visiting with one of our amazing vendors that we sell products for. So come along, let's jump in the truck, let's head on. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here. We have made it to SquareV, and man, this has been an exciting tour so far. So we're going to jump into a little bit more of the video, and we're going to meet the man himself, Mr. Steve. He actually runs the company and really just is kind of the brains behind the operation. We talked a lot about Next Level and how it came to be, and he shared a little bit of his story. So I'm gonna let you take it away, man. Talk a little bit about SquareV.
So SquareV was founded in 2014 with the idea to create an LED company that first and foremost makes quality products, that has great image, that is reliable. And you follow that up with a high level of support through repairs, parts, technical support, and to sell through our valuable dealer networks.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, we are, partnering with SquareV for a lot of the things that Steve shared. We saw them at InfoComm. We fell in love with their product. They have an amazing staff here in Franklin, Tennessee, right outside of Nashville, and so they're very convenient to our market in Birmingham. But obviously, y'all have gone all around the world.
All around the world. We have systems. It's funny, we were talking about this the other day. A lot of house of worship, a lot of corporate cruise ships that get built in Europe. We have screens that are in old gold mines, a mile underground, in training rooms.
That's crazy.
And some out in the middle of the desert at test sites.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the application that LED goes into is widening every day.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we've actually had our hands on a lot of products. There's production houses that we've cross-rented some stuff for bigger jobs. Obviously, we saw the things. One of the walls that's actually in this demo room was at InfoComm, and it was amazing. And then we walk into the front lobby, and there's an amazing looking LED wall. Little did I know, it's been hanging and running nonstop for
7 years.
7 years.
Yep.
That is amazing. Well, their quality is incredible, but I want to jump over to service, and we may jump back in here and talk a little bit about products. But man, one of the things that they really pride themselves on, and we were talking a lot about this, is your service. And y'all have a full service department.
Yes.
Not a lot of people in there because quality is so good that you don't have to. But hey, it's there as just an added benefit, and really just a good feeling that you have the support that you need day in and day out for your products.
Absolutely. The truth of the matter is if we can build a great looking product, a reliable product, even though it's reliable, things happen. It's electronics, right? But if we can't support that at a high level, then we fail. Mm-hmm. So we take support both in technical support and repairs, parts. We take that very seriously, because with us that doesn't end at the sale, it's through the life of the product.
That's amazing. Well, let's head on into the service department and check it out. Well, hey, we made it into here to the SquareV service department, and this is just kind of a behind the scenes, kind of stripped back version of what they offer. And like I was saying earlier, the one thing about LED walls is not if it's going to go down, it's when it's going to go down, and having the support that you can kind of bank on. So talk a little bit about what y'all do in this department.
So one thing about SquareV, since we are an original design manufacturer, which means all our designs are our own designs, we own our own tooling, we don't rely on anybody else, even our contract manufacturer, for support. It is all in-house. So that means If simple pixel repair, reflow the solder, parts, anything you need is done in-house. You send in modules for repair, they're repaired in-house, sent right back to you in a pretty short amount of time, actually.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We were talking earlier about one of y'all's clients that you're currently working on had a pretty scary moment of pretty hardcore damage to a product, and lo and behold, y'all are able to bring it back in and kind of bring some life back to a pretty rough situation and get that customer back up and going pretty quickly.
Yeah, so that was a customer that, production company, that their outdoor wall endured a big storm that came through for the show, and they took on some pretty big damage, broken frames. We're able to sell them some new frames, get those frames up and running, and modules that normally would be thought to be completely trash. Our technician Ben, who has been able to actually get most of those up and running for them and getting them back in service.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. So I know there's an RMA process to getting the walls brought back in, or the modules brought back in and repaired. And you said you could typically do that in a pretty quick amount of time. So talk a little bit about kind of what that process looks like. And
Sure. So if somebody owns a SquareV wall, on our website, squarevled.com, you can go request a RMA, Return Merchandise Authorization, and send the modules into us, get them repaired, and in a matter of, depending on what our workflow is, a few days to a week or so, we can get those repaired and turned back out to the customer.
Man, that's amazing. That's amazing. He was talking a little bit about their parts and how much LED wall or LEDs that y'all actually keep of each customer's products, and you don't send that to us. Y'all keep that for you guys to do y'all's repairs.
Yeah, what we send to the customer is full module spares.
Okay.
But when that module needs repaired, keeping in mind that all LED is batched in manufacturing batches, and the colors don't match from one batch to the next, so we actually keep an inventory of LED bulbs for every order we make, hopefully enough to last the life of the product. And so when you send in a module to be repaired at SquareV, it is being repaired with the same LED batch bulb as your original.
Man, that's thinking through. That's the attention to detail that I really think sets you guys apart. And so that's amazing. Well, hey, we're going to jump back in the demo room, talk a little bit more about the offerings that they have, and how we can kind of find something to fit your installation if you're looking for an LED wall. In this room, we've got a lot of things on display, but right here is their complete product line and what they have to offer. And you know, we've got things that have been around for years and years.
Yep.
And we've got products that are soon to come. So I'll let you take it away.
Well, I'll tell you, the first product we started with that we engineered ourselves from the ground up is our V series. We came out with this in 2015. We started in 2014 and did our own design, first design in 2015. That's our V series. When we released it at LDI 2016, it won, actually here's the award right here, it won Best Video Product of the Year for multiple reasons. We were the first to do a multitude of features that now is pretty standard in product, but then we were the first to do it. Cableless magnetic modules, one frame that no matter what the pixel pitch, all operates on one frame. Indoor, outdoor versions, everything. You just change the modules, flash the receiving card. We were the first ones to do that. So, so this is although it can be installed, always be installed, if the customer wants to be able to reconfigure their system, then we go with a product like this, but this is more meant to be portable product. Our next product we came out with was our VI series, which is the exact same product. It uses the same modules, same power supply, receiving card, everything is identical, but it has a die-cast frame that can be flown. It's front serviceable, so it can be flown right up against the wall or through our mounting strips on the back attached directly to the wall. This is available from 5.2 millimeter down to 2.5 millimeter. Then our next install product we came out with is our VFP series, FP meaning fine pitch. So this is a 16:9 panel. that the benefit of being 16 by 9 is however many panels wide, you go the same tall and you get a perfect 16:9 ratio. And so this is available from 2.5 mil down to 0.9 millimeter.
Okay.
And this is front serviceable wall mount.
Perfect. And I want to, not to interrupt you,
Yeah.
but you know, what I see a lot in y'all's products is y'all thought of everything.
We try.
So let's talk a little bit, because this is actually sitting on a hanging frame.
Yes.
That y'all have inverted. You're talking a lot about things you can hang. This you can hang or wall mount.
This product is incredibly versatile, and it's hard to tell just looking at it unless you're told about it. So the first thing is exactly what you talked about, is we put our latching pins exactly 250 millimeters apart all the way around the panel. What that lets you do is now, if you wanted to do a creative set, you can, as you're building vertical columns, you can now do a half offset. Put a panel in between. You can do it in the vertical and the horizontal.
Okay.
And because you can do that, you could take our hanging bars, and now because it's even, you can not just put them on the top, but you can put them on the sides. So now if you want to fly a diamond shape or a custom shape, you can do it with no custom rigging. So, and then our hanging bar, our header bar, we have them in 1 panel wide and 2 panel wides, but we make this pin, it's latched in right now, but it has a head on each end. So once you insert it into the header bar, flip it upside down, now that header bar becomes a footer. So now if you want to do a ground stack, or maybe you're flying and you want to take the load off the ceiling, you want to touch it to the ground. Exactly with what we're doing on our VX wall over here. You can see the header bars are on the ground.
Yeah.
So we have some other features on here that we can't talk about on camera.
I understand.
Jokes, we have jokes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So stainless steel paddle latches. So when you're cranking down, trying to get a seam out because of uneven ground on a ground support, you're not going to break a latch.
Absolutely.
So that is V Series. It is very versatile, very reliable, rock solid product.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the one thing that I really kind of want our customers to hear most is the fact that in your products, even though you may have 5 or 6 offerings, these products could do anything and everything a customer wants. Ground support, flown, wall mounted, the whole 9 yards. Y'all have that. Y'all have something to put them in.
Absolutely. Yeah. There is no application that we can't handle.
Perfect. Well, hey, let's jump down because we've got some exciting things that are kind of in the pipeline. We'll talk about VX. And
well, we'll start with VX. This is our VX series. So in the world, what we've seen in the last handful of years is LED being used as your new green screen, right? XR, VR studios. So that requires a whole nother level of performance on an LED panel to be able to be filmed like that. So the VX series is all the same ruggedness. You can see still the stainless steel paddle latches, our own tooling, but a really high refresh rate, 7680 refresh rate. It is ultra black mass on the front for great contrast ratio. Always gold lead bulbs. I just want to say, I should have said in the beginning, what you get with SquareV is most people in the industry, the LED bulb itself, where it solders onto the PCB board, is copper lead. Over time, copper tarnishes and corrodes. You add the heat cycles of an LED to that scenario, and those leads will over time start to crack. And that's why you see an LED wall after about a year, LEDs going out at high rate. That doesn't happen with SquareV because we only use gold lead bulbs. Gold lead does not tarnish. It is a better conductor of electricity, which means you get a little bit more brightness, better color conformity. So all of our products have gold lead bulbs. So now we take this portable version, which is curvable, by the way, plus or minus 2.5 or 5 degrees.
Okay.
For this, if you need to service the electronics cavity, You just take the box off, swap the box on site, take this back to the shop.
That's easy.
Yeah. So now, just like our VI is the install version of V, we are now in the midst of, we showed it at InfoComm, we're doing the tooling on it right now. By the end of the year, we'll be able to take orders on it. But this is our VXI. So it is our install version of our VX series. What makes it install version, it's front serviceable only. It is a 750 millimeter wide by 500 millimeter tall cabinet, which actually helps you to build high performance but affordable systems because it takes fewer panels to build same size walls. But same 7680 refresh rate, same performance as VX series. And this product can actually be CNC to do hard outside corners as well, in like retail locations where you want to wrap a wall.
Yeah.
But this is a very high performance product that's going to be competitive price.
That is awesome. That is awesome. One thing you were touching on is the price difference. Because this is a larger panel,
yes,
we're using less of them. And so in some situations, we always get in the mindset, oh, it's the latest, it's the greatest, and it's probably the most expensive.
Yeah, this is where, as technology evolves, it becomes more affordable, right? So we're able to provide this panel, when you use this 750 size to build a wall, we can build it with this performance at about the same, if not about 5% less than a VI.
That's amazing.
Which still has a great performance, but this made for on camera.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the last thing I wanted to touch on, and it's something that honestly I learned about today. Y'all do scoreboard. Y'all have a scoreboard solution.
We do.
So let's talk about.
This is our SB5, which is a 5.2 millimeter. Meant for gymnasiums, scoreboards. The reason is so it could take impact from a ball. Of course, I want to make sure we're clear, not softballs, not golf balls. Volleyballs, basketballs, you can take impact, no problem. So most of these are center hangs or outside wall mounts in gymnasiums, gymatoriums, type of applications.
Well, obviously we have clients for those as well, and that's just crazy. When he started throwing that ball earlier, I was like, okay, he's nuts.
Yes, I am.
Well, Steve, I just want to thank you for allowing us to come up here, hanging out for the day. If you guys are in the market for LED, SquareV is it's a US-based company. It's, in my opinion, pretty conveniently located to anywhere in the continental US. And,
absolutely.
And so you can obviously get products, but we can get service on products and get that in a timely fashion. They have an amazing staff here that works under his leadership. And so if you're looking for something for video walls, give us a call. We can. We didn't really touch on this, but they have a visualizer on their website.
I was just going to bring that up.
Yeah, so it's an amazing tool to be able to kind of get the process started. That goes through their staff and ultimately would come to us if you're in our market. Or you could just reach out to us directly. We can come measure your space, give you some recommendations, get with a team here at SquareV and get the process started to get you a really high-end quality LED wall.
Absolutely. So that tool, squarevled.com. If you go to the website, there's a big green button that says design your project. That'll take us to the project visualizer. There's a free demo mode. You don't have to sign up, but if you sign up at the top right of the website, create an account, we can actually see that and you can say, hey, I would like pricing on this. We could put you in touch with Next Level AV and actually get the process started.
That's fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.